My name is Rhapsody, and welcome back. Slay the Spire 2, we're here to play the Regent in Ascension 10. Oh, I see a Silver Crucible. Do I click a Silver Crucible? Oh my god. We might be able to take a Kingly Path here? So we could get four midline rests. 5 rests total, including this one at the very end. All I have to do is take out this early elite. But if I take 3 early fights and a rest before it, as well as the Silver Crucible, I might even be able to do that. I'm going to have to make sure that I have 3 fights just so that I have 3 card pickups. There is a really risky version of this where we only take 1 fight, 1 shop, and then just hope the question marks give me card rewards. I'm not going to do it. I'm already taking enough risks taking this path in the first place. Let's not angle that this path has to go well, and also every other piece of RNG in the run has to go well. I missed out on using a strike that turn, and unfortunately, a lot of the time, if you do that in an early fight, you are just conceding to take 13 additional damage. 2, 3, there we go. Woof. Seeing Falling Star at the bottom of the first cycle of the deck is pretty tough there. That's fine. Didn't take too much damage. Conqueror, Furnace, and Crush Under. I still, even upgraded, I don't feel like Furnace is really the speed that I need it to be to care. I honestly feel like Crush Under is still better. Just as a card in general. Also, especially with the kin at the end of this floor, Crush Under has additional value. Show me big damage to a single target. Spoils the battle, Gatherlight, Cosmic Indifference. Gotta say, Cosmic Indifference and Gatherlight are 2 of the best defend cards in my mind in the common set for Regent. Spoils the battle, though, with 15 Forge, it does give me a choice to play it and then the sword for, 25 damage with 3 energy. Which isn't great, but at least it does something the turn you play it. I'll take Spoils. And I'm going to take a question mark. Oh! Hell yeah. This colorless card reward, that's a card reward. It's going to be upgraded. Seeker Strike. Deal 9 damage. Choose 1 of 3 cards in draw pile to add it to your hand. Equilibrium. Gain 16 block. Retain your hand this turn. Really good, but I think I take the bomb. 2 energy. At the end of 3 turns, deal 50 damage to all enemies. And I think that's really going to help us with the elite. Oh my gosh. You know what? The bomb now has a randomized cost. Let's go. I don't even know if this bomb's going to blow up. I hope it does. I think our defense need upgrades. Yeah. Because the cards that I play are effectively like, I am going to win this fight in X period of time. I just need to get there. My goal is to kill you this or next turn. This turn will do. And you split, next turn, bomb explodes. GG. And we get to take just a bunch more. Oh, gosh. Still have to take 6 damage to these. Damn it. Oh, no, I don't! The bomb goes first! Hell yes! Speed Potion. Good to see you. That'll help shore up our defenses in a future fight. And also Blood Vial at the start of combat. Heal 2 HP. Devastate is large damage to a single target. And accordingly, I want it. As long as I take no damage this turn, I'm thrilled about the outcome. Come on. Perfect. Firepot versus Begone, Astral Pulse, Resonance. Begone transforming a card in hand and transforming it to the minion dive bomb. So much less appealing than Charge. Astral Pulse, it's nice AoE, but I've got Crush Under on the bomb. Resonance, for a completely different type of deck and fight style. I think Firepot is probably about as valuable as our current potion set as well. So upgrade, let's get Devastate to get 10 more damage. Of course, nothing in that chest for us. Let's upgrade Venerate. I don't guarantee have a shot, but I'll take the money. Yeah, sure. Fallen Star gets 4 more damage. Why not? Okay. It's fine. Fallen Star, Crush Under. Spoils of Battle. Okay, all's well with the world. This fight can do a surprisingly high amount of damage to you if you're not prepared for it. Or almost nothing if you are. Charge! Choose 2 cards in the draw pile to transform into strikes. Thank you. Minion strikes, that is. King's Courage. It's a pretty good potion. Probably better than the Bomb Pot for us. Oh. Yeah. I'll happily remove a card from this deck. Removing cards from this deck is incredible for me. I'll rest here. Look, I'd have preferred to upgrade, but I think we're in a really, really good position. I just need to be safe a little longer, and we'll be thrilled to have made those safe decisions. Let's get vulnerability on the back line here before I throw the Crush Under. Great. I'm basically just looking for bomb access, please. Yeah. Defend and Venerate. Awful turn here. God, I would have loved to have Crush Under that. Or even this turn. I'm going to use the bomb so that I can cycle it back into the draw pile, and then start a new draw pile. At the end of this turn, all of the small enemies are going to die. Next time we do another 50. Oh, hell yeah. Got him. Potion of Binding, decisions. Oh, it's so thoroughly a decisions. If I decide to spoils, oh my god, imagine deciding the bomb. Yes, please. Potion of Binding. I only really care about that as a potion of weakness right now. Enchant your deck with Goopy. Oh my god, I took Pale's Eye a while ago and I literally didn't use it at all, I think. Oops. No, wait, did the run succeed despite never using Pale's Eye? Okay, never mind. It's fine then, right? I want to hit these defends. I think they're also a really good side-to-side target. So the defends are now Goopy, which means they exhaust, but they permanently upgrade and give additional block every time I've used them. It's kind of like a Kingly Coward version here. 2 upgrades, early shot for removal. Yuck. Oh, the bomb is really bad as this AoE fight as well. Actually, this is pretty bad. It's fine that the bomb's expensive here. I was never going to get to use it. And then I get to use it, of course. Immediately the game tells me to shut up. Another 12, full 12 that I have to take that turn. I'll happily take a single copy of Gatherlight. I don't think I need more. Add a decay to the deck. I have 0 powers in this deck, so no decay for me, but I will take the 70 gold, and we've got a shop immediately. Lee's Waffle Me! Dang. Equilibrium's not bad, though. Let's cut a strike, take Equilibrium, and Abacus. Whenever you shuffle your draw pile, gain 6 block. Considering I'm going to be shuffling relatively commonly, if I manage to keep a relatively thin deck, sounds good to me. Equilibrium. And a single goopy defense. Great. I'm going to overblock this turn. Stuns the enemy for the next turn. Makes this fight so much safer. I have no other defense. So I'll play this defend, and then I'll just kill you with a Soul Blade next turn. Glow. 1 copy. No more needed. I think I keep going a bit overboard in taking multiple copies of cards that I think are good in the deck. I think I do need to pair myself back to what I'm doing right now, which is just like, yeah, sure, it's great, but upgrade the first copy before you get a second copy, if you are going to. Ugh. One short of being able to play decisions. This has got to be the star and then just devastate. Otherwise, I take way too much damage. Great. I can crush under and charge, which is about as powerful as the Equilibrium here. Okay, all the defense have been played. Perfect. Power Potion, summon 4th, Forge 11, put the Sovereign Blade into your hand from anywhere. I don't want to take that. But a single copy and it's already upgraded. It's not really how I want to win my boss fights, but it might be how I do it. Let's get additional star gain from Glow. I want to go for the removal. I really do. Perfect fit would just put summon 4th atop the draw pile. Or actually bomb. No, but bomb's already slithered, so I can't. I'm gonna do it, and I'm gonna regret it later when the normality is drawn into the wrong hand and screws me. Festive Hopper. Start each combat by dealing 9 damage to all enemies. That's enough stars to do decisions. Equilibrium and Glow. I can't play decisions. Oh my god, no. The normality is kept. I'm screwed. I just kept this normality in hand. Ruining my own life. You are kidding me. I'm literally dead right now because of it. Yep. Yeah, no, I regret getting that normality. I also regret leaving it in hand with the retain. I kind of appreciate the game immediately smacking me down for that. You don't want me to learn the wrong lesson from that. You don't want me to go away and think this is an appropriate way to act, that this is something that you're allowed to do in this video game. No, 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 no. You need to immediately rectify the behavior. Alright, let's check out this right side cowardice path. Might become brave if we find the right things along the way, but no promises here to be made. Four damage taken so far. And perfect. Only 4 for the fight. Black Hole. Whenever you gain or spend stars, deals 3 damage to all enemies. I want it badly, but I also want the other 2 in the same deck that has Black Hole. I think I have enough time to build. No, I'm not upgrading that by defeating a trillion elites. If I have the ability to defeat enough elites to make the Sword of Stone, then I didn't need the Sword of Stone. At least in A10, I feel that's probably the case. That doesn't mean I'll never take it, of course. Oh god, if I can find the right position to take it, I'll take it. I was about to take 6 more damage there because I miscounted my energy. Just kill the enemy with the attacks that are in hand rather than defending against an attack they're not doing. I think that might be a prudent choice. I'm gonna give it a go. Yeah. Good stuff. Cloak of Stars. Only 1 star to gain 7 block, no energy. Very happy to take that in the stack. 1, 2, 3. Hell yeah. Don't even have to take damage this fight. Hidden Cache. Gain a star. Next turn, gain 3 stars. That is 3 damage this turn, 3 damage next turn from Black Hole, as well as, of course, really helping us play out all of our star gain cards, with star cost cards. Spoils map. I almost, unless I'm literally about to take an elite, I almost never go for the potion there. I kind of want to take this elite. So who's scariest? Oh, any single target enemy is too scary for me. Like, I've got a fire potion for them, but that's about it. You know what? You're not dealing that damage to me this turn, actually. You thought you were. Gather Light, gain 7 block and a star. Don't need another copy. Alright, Raps. Just... It feels bad that I have to say this to myself, because this is the thing I shouldn't have to say to myself, but Raps, don't take too many cards now. Remember the thin deck ways. Remember, Raps, the strength of the deck is inverse to the length of the deck. You got this, buddy. Ooh. This clam doing a whole lot of damage to me. I'm not liking any part of what's going on there. Seeking Edge. Crescent Spear. 1 energy, 1 star. Deals 6 damage. Deals 2 additional damage for all of your cards that have a star cost. 1, 2... it's not much right now, but I'm deeply incentivized to make that better. I'll take Festive Popper and... God. Really? Must you? Living Fog, must you? I probably die in this fight, actually, just because of the Living Fog. Can only play 1 skill per turn. Better be able to gain a huge amount of stars this turn, otherwise I'm dead. Anyway, I'm dead. I could have taken out both the chumps that turn, actually, as it turns out. That said, I would not have come out the other side of that fight looking good at all. Alright, Silver Crucible. It's you. It's me. And it's also a Cowardice Path. All I need is some sort of dense value card. Give me... Oh my god. Do I have to draw them in this order, really? Well. 4 damage there. All I need is, like, Bulwark. Maybe Bulwark. If you could spring to give me Bulwark, maybe. I mean, look, if you're going to give me Shining Strike, Hidden Cache, and Prophesize, I will take a Shining Strike and move onwards. Ooh. Child of the Stars. Whenever you spend stars, gain 2 block for each star spent. Yes, please. Alright, lose 6, gain some gold. Maybe I gain enough gold to go to another... To go to another shop after this. I'd have to gain 13 this fight, but it's not impossible. And 1 more 11's guaranteeing it for us. Oh my god, alignment. And I just took Shining Strike as well? Oh my god. 0 energy, 2 stars. Give you 4 block and 3 energy. Hell yeah. And we have enough money to remove another card from the deck. Oh my god. Wait. Actually, we have enough money to buy another Child of the Stars? I do think we could run, like, just a Child of the Stars defense deck. All I need to do is find a way to actually spend my stars now, but, like, you know, most of the cards that we see are going to have some way for us to do that. And of course, we already have alignment in the deck, which is incredible. Hatter. Gain 10 block and 3 vigor. No. Child of the Stars. Child of the Stars can't be all of my defense. I do need individual defense cards to help keep me comfy for a bit. My deck cycle is going to be really slow because of Shining Strike, so I don't really care about the Kingly Punch that much. I do also think it's really good, but I do think the thing I need to shore up is my defense. Let's up Child of the Stars. I suspect I end up doing that twice. Hell yeah. I didn't really block that turn, but still blocked for 20. Swift Potion. Luna Blast. Oh, no, Astral Pulse. Absolutely. We can fund that. 0 energy and 3 star cost, deal 14 damage to all enemies, and we would love to see some AoE. I think I would prefer to hold these than a Swift Potion here. I definitely think we have to rest in this position. We'll probably take the left-hand path here. Yuck. We wanted to see more setup or more aggression on that opening turn. Yeah, I'm going to throw this Fire Potion. I can't let the Calcified Cultist in the front line get comfy at all here. Fight just becomes a nightmare too quickly if I do that. Child of the Stars, Shining Strike, Patter at the end of the turn. Your turn. Astral Pulse defends us for 15 just by playing that by itself. Allowing us to stay aggressive. Beautiful. Stardust. It spends X stars. Yes. Yes, it's what we need. Dual Will. Choose an attack or power card in your hand. Add an additional copy of it. I mean, yeah, it really depends on what we draw alongside it as to whether or not that's incredible or garbage. I'm going to use Swiftbot here on the first turn, though. Yeah, especially if I get a Child of the Stars out. I'm pretty happy about it. Looking for Astral Pulse this turn. Yes. I'm gonna dual wield the Shining Strike still. Okay. Astral Pulse is 14 to everyone. Enough to kill that backliner there. I don't need to send that Stardust out. Right? Hang on. 28. Yeah, I got that. That's fine. As long as I have the 28 for that one target, we're pretty good for the rest of this. Yeah, indeed. Shuriken. Every time you play 3 attacks in a single turn, gain 1 strength. Convergence. Next turn, gain an energy and a star. Retain your hand this turn. Huge. Falling Star, Shining Strike. So Shining Strike would be bumped to 16 damage. So 16, 7, 23. Can't take an enemy with that. I'll play Stardust at the end of this turn. Yeah, it didn't kill the Corpse Slug in the back line, which was ideal, but it also did increment our Shuriken. And spread some damage out on the field. That's pretty important too. Dual wield the Shining Strike, Shining Astral, and royalties. This is a perfect position for it. Look, I want glows, but royalties. Yeah, I think this is a rest. I don't want to just get caught off cycle, incapable of defending against 2 of the big hits, and then just guaranteeing that I lose to the Waterfall Giant afterwards. Goof. Well, I mean, hey, that kind of thing would start here on a turn like this. Good thing I blocked. Oh, that's fun. Child of the Stars, alignment. I'm gonna dual wield royalties. Hell yeah. Yeah, I'll throw Stardust too. Stardust is also really important because it's a full defense. So I do have to keep in mind how much more it could be doing for us at any time. Alright, I'll dual wield Shining Strike here. I should have done that with the strike, because then I wouldn't have Shining Strike guaranteed to be in the next hand. That said, I drew enough defense. We're okay. Genesis, Bombardment, and Neutron Aegis. Neutron Aegis would give me something to move towards setting up in the first cycle. Gives me a huge amount of defense, not only itself, but also from playing Child of Stars. Genesis gives me a lot of stars. As soon as I play Genesis, I'm set up to win, but also I've got a lot of setup to do. I don't think I want to add to my setup. Neutron Aegis at least doesn't add too much to my setup because it's already what our deck does very easily. Genesis, that additional energy is really tough for us to find. And Bombardment, you know, it's consistent damage, but I'll take Aegis. Ooh, very hot cocoa. Started combat with 4 additional energy. Big fan of it when it works. Obviously, doesn't always works. Replace the second map with a golden path. There's a little bit of appeal in the golden path. There's a early rest, late rests. I could take Seal of Gold. I mean, if I was asking for additional energy, that's where it comes from. The only thing is, I specifically didn't take the choice that asked me to use additional energy. I'm going to take the hot cocoa. Hell yeah. I mean, this is not great for me here, but I guess I don't play Astral Pulse here because I'm retaining it anyway. Yes, I might as well wait until I have Child of the Stars. Paddle, and then I can Stardust you. I really don't want to. Eight by 6? What, do 42 to the enemy? And then, No, I want to... Yeah, I want to keep my powder dry so that I'm ready to deal with this. Affection. I don't need to play that other Child of the Stars at the moment. Adder. Stardust, 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 Stardust. That's not Stardust, but that is enough damage to stagger the enemy, and then I can hit you with Stardust next turn. Probably, unless it's exactly the bottom card of the deck. In which case, I guess I'll defend and do it next turn then. Tunla. You know the fight is over. Why do you tease us so? Gather Light gains 7 block and a star. Particle. Particle Wall transforms our stars into defense, which is a thing we already do. I'll take defense gain star. I want this left-hand path so that I can remove from the early shop and late shop, try and winnow the deck down to a much more reasonable. Maybe 20 cards, 15 cards. I know I'm not getting all the way down to 15, but I'm allowed to dream, damn it! I have noticed the consistency with which our smaller Regent decks have a lot more success in them. It's like a single copy Black Hole. It's not our main AoE source, though. I'd like to have an X cost drawn into the opening hand routinely so I can use that. Child of the Stars, at least. Fairy in a Bottle is here to heal us back up, and definitely seems like it might be necessary. Oh, gosh. Oof. I haven't got enough cards with a star cost. I'm losing way too much HP here. That was awful. At least I know I'm killing the jumper next time. Monologue. Whenever you play a card this turn, gain strength this turn. Yeah. Conqueror and Supermassive. Well, please waffle, please. Adroit. Pretty keen on Adroit. Put that on Shining Strike, get block every turn from it. Hell yeah. Let's also have Astral Pulse defends us pretty reasonably already. So does Stardust, just courtesy of the Childs of the Stars. I think I just dropped this on Patter and Gather Light, make them even better block. Then cut a base strike from the deck, save money. Oh my god. I can't guarantee that the normality doesn't kill me before then. I've got to go Perfect Fit here. And with Perfect Fit, it's probably just put either Alignment or Stardust. I'll put Alignment there. This one has to be rest. No ifs, ands, or buts about that one. Yuck. Yeah, I didn't even get Child of the Stars up on that turn, so this is not great. Look. It could have been worse. We blocked for the full 25, had to use the block potion for it. Happy to have 2 Childs of the Stars down. One, two. Shining Star does 5 damage to us, but it also gives me back 3 block, and it gives me the energy to play Alignment, which then defends us from most of the rest of the damage. Okay. Venerate, Falling Star, and Shining Strike. Why not Converge after all that? That's a treat to ourselves. Okay, and all done. I'll take a single upgraded Hidden Cache as well. Warpaint upgrades 2 skills and it hit Gather Light and Venerate. Hell yeah. I'm gonna have to rest again here on the... You know what? Heal 25 HP and... Oh, I really want to remove a card from this deck. I want to remove a card from this deck so bad. I don't want to bloat this deck. I don't want to put attacks in this deck. Even if they're free to play this combat. That's No. I'm going to lose. I'm going to lose the HP. I'm going to rest here. Hopefully the Fairy in a Bottle and this rest are enough to get me through this elite fight. That's all I need. And then we're set up, baby. Not great, unfortunately. 10 damage this turn. Both very poorly for the elite in one space time. Devastate. 40 damage to a single target. It's exactly what I need here. Ugh, god damn it. Child of the Stars, Hidden Cache, defend, and then die. I don't have a choice in that, unfortunately. I also just went past Neutron Aegis at the start of the deck, which... It's not the position I wanted it to be in to have a chance. And I'm dead. God damn it. I just don't have the ability to do anything about that damage that turn. No! I was getting there. I think my... I can't look at this deck and say there's no defense in here. There is a lot of defense in this deck. Unfortunately, that a lot of defense requires on me not drawing Neutron Aegis in my first hand, and instead maybe drawing some of my Childs of the Stars in the first hand. And it certainly requires me not taking 20 damage in the fight right before this elite. No! Not my king! My kingly king! I want a run where I can abuse the hell out of the dual-wield royalties, rather than this run, where if it's in hand, absolutely, but there's no way I am stalling a fight in this run. Or in what was that run. For the moment, though, my name has been Rhapsody. The name of the game has been Slay the Spire 2. Top left is a series playlist for all my content of the game past, present, and future. YouTube's recommendation is down below, streaming past the names of the people so generously supporting the Republic on patreon.com/RhapsodyPlays. At above the thank tier, and a special thanks to this episode to Eloise. Hopefully you all have been enjoying yourselves, and hopefully we'll see you all next time.